Alright, we're about ready to rock. 1 second. Alright, I think we're ready. I hope we're ready. I doubt we're ready. Let's be honest. Oh, they got black uniforms. Dale, yeah, brother. Gonna go, yeah. All right, well, fuck it, we ball. All right, we got what looks to be a pretty good Raging Cajun team. Not excited about it.
Welcome to Louisiana, home to the Raging Cajuns of the University of Louisiana,
great.
And the site of the clash we have in store for you today. This game could have a huge impact on the trajectory of both teams' seasons, as each are trying to break into the top 25.
Go Dogs.
As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt,
still.
the Arkansas State Red Bulls,
And for always.
squaring off with another Sun Belt
fuck 'em.
foe, the Louisiana Raging Cajuns.
Yeah, if we do okay in this game, we might talk about some fun stuff. And by fun, I mean some things regarding the college football playoff and shit like that. If not, then
the Red Bulls will put total leather to crank us
we might not. But it looks like we did win a coin toss on the road, so that's neat. And we'll see how this goes.
Be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Raging Cajuns offense will go on the attack first.
I don't know what to think.
And they are coming off a sensational performance
so
led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this team.
There we go.
First play. Defensive coordinators coming to this football game. They're not going to do what happened last week.
First play run
you
up.
can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups
Try and get line shifts as much as possible. See if we can't create some chaos. Oh my God! You dirty whore.
Going for the big play. Both these teams have had some good moments this year, and they've loved nothing better than to improve their bowl positioning, build a little momentum by getting a win in this one.
It's not great. If we ain't catching that
season, right? How
now,
would it be for one of these two programs to finish the year as a ranked team? It would help them so much in the offseason with recruiting and really help their confidence looking ahead to next year.
I don't know what made me change that. I just felt like it's about to be a run right. We got lucky.
A part of that is a part of the process of being great in the future. And this team, learning how to win, finding ways to get it done. It's only going to build momentum, and hopefully you can carry that over to next season.
Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass.
Can we get?
He hurls one deep down the left side.
Okay. We kind of ran in front there, but
they were trying to move the
looks like we made a play.
The Raging Cajuns will bring the
so that's good. Not.
the field.
I mean, we only rushed 3.
For the first time this afternoon.
Would have liked to have seen a little bit better of a
Catches
pass
it cleanly at the 20. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. So the Arkansas State Red Wolves offense will take the field for the first time.
9 picks.
David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs it.
Alright,
And listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've...
Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 50.
And it was set up well. They came out in an interesting defense that kind of worked.
And he just kept running.
Start off, bang, bang. Bang, bang.
Touchdown, Arkansas
Wayne
State.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt
and there you go. I mean,
so many different ways, and
big
they
play.
do it so quick,
Right at,
so explosive.
right
They can
at
put
the gate.
small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why
Looks
they're a top 10
like they've
offense.
a lot of passing yards, so
Getting
maybe
ready for the
he is a
extra
good
point
passing
after
game
the
for
first
us. You
score
know,
of the game.
I know we need to
And he's got the extra
entice
point,
some
and it's
recruits, so
7-0 to start
it's
this
nice
one.
to
That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So
have a good
same
one.
quarterback, one snap,
we'll see.
put it in the end zone. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense
It's
will
nice
be called
when
on to
play
protect
works
this
out.
lead.
I think you were hoping though. I would say we haven't
And
had a
he'll
lot of
just
success
take
with
it
like
in. This
speed
drive will
sweeps,
start
power
at the
sweeps,
25.
pop passes this year.
Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense
so that
headed
was
to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here.
Damn you, Blake Corum! I could have picked you up this week, you little bastard.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his tight end. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but
He
still
rallied
not
to the
a
ball
whole
pretty
lot of running
decent.
room. And the Raging Cajuns are in the hurry up. All right, guys, let's talk Raging Cajuns. Great pickup on the defensive front.
There we go.
Feeling the pressure.
Look at that.
He goes at the 22.
Look at that.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Oh, he
Okay.
dropped it. That deep ball was right
Well,
on the money. You
If
just
we're not
have
going
to
to play the
make
ball
that
well,
catch.
at least we
The
can get
Raging
them to drop the
Cajuns will
football.
try to pin them back with the punt. This will be
We'll
the
take it.
second time they've had to kick it away. This is a
Yeah, I
spot you
didn't
see
love that.
many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. A fair catch just inside the 40. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him.
Yep.
Snags a quick pass on the left. Turning it on.
We just do not have
Out of bounds at
the speed
43-yard
required to be
line
an
after the
elite
huge
team.
pickup.
We just
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding. I get the ball to my slot
it's
guy.
depressing,
He can make
but
plays after it.
it's our depression,
The quickness,
so.
the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man. Just he catches the football,
What do you do?
and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
look at that. Look at that.
He's brought
He
down
did
the
that
line
though.
to play for
Wow.
this offense, and they'll have
Well, we
it at
come
the
out being able to
12-yard
throw the ball a
line.
little bit, maybe. Who knows?
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you have got to find a way to slow this quarterback down.
We block this. This might work.
Going to the run. It's 4. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all.
Oh, boy.
Play.
We did not
That back had
throw
absolutely
big,
nowhere
boys.
to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Caught behind the line.
That's
It's
just-
Cobb. That
it's so
completion
disappointing
will
that
take them
we don't
inside the
block
10 to
better
the 9-yard
on the
line.
outside.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Tight quarters deep in the red
right.
zone, but they can pick up a
Theoretically,
first down without scoring.
should be
Third down. Looking for room. It's 4.
Boy, that
They'll
got
make
down
the
real
stop
quick, and
about
then we
a
had
yard
an injury.
short of the first down.
Ugh.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Yeah.
Ball is at the 3-yard line. They can't pick up
Okay.
the first down
Now, the free-flowing fella should be coming from the right side. So we should have the ability. There we go. And boy. Yeah. So they lined up in what I would assume to be some sort of man blitz. And yeah.
They'll try to tack one more on their score.
So passing game looks to be pretty decent.
We'll tack another one onto this lead.
So great.
So that scoring drive took only 6 plays.
Passing
closed the deal
defense,
with a 3-yard touchdown run.
Take advantage of that a little bit. I don't know. They may be a lot of man. I mean, they seem to be a lot of man. I haven't paid attention.
He'll bring it out. It's
well, I probably should have. It seemed like they
at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Going right to work on top.
Got chipped. How? Sway? There we go.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
There you go, Aaron.
Talking to the coaches before the game, they wanted to start fast. This offense, man, not only have you not put anything together, the defense hasn't either. This game has gotten away from them early. They need to do a better job of protecting their quarterback.
And the Raging Cajuns have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll run it from the gun.
Oh.
There he goes. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 24. A big run, creating a little space for this offense.
On that. He was able to get down real quick. Kiwi's not a flip.
They'll throw on 3rd and short.
Oh. Oh.
Unleashes one.
Oh, no.
Where did he find a hole in the defense? That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
That's amazing.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
That was not a hit stick.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back him off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding him? A lot of times those are linebackers.
Damn it,
those are safeties.
had a big sack
you get those
back
good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot
Oh,
of times
and I
good
got
things
blocked.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Raging Cajuns want to pick up the tempo.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Motion from the wide receiver. To the air on 1st down. Got a man. It's Washington. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Raging Cajuns come to the line with a new set of downs. Sends it back in motion. Got it behind the line. It's Washington. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Back to pass.
There we go. QB pressures, baby. QB pressures.
Trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, the defense has been able to get after this guy early and often in this game, and it's affecting his accuracy, and it's affecting this offense's ability to throw the football consistently.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air.
Let's make it throw
that one away to avoid disaster.
Love the sack, but we'll take the
it is on 3rd and long in the red zone to not try and force a football in a small window. But when you do that, oftentimes you end up throwing costly interceptions that can lose you the game. Great job there by the QB throwing it away.
All right. Well, it is what it is.
Now the lead is down to 11. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin,
terrific showdown this week,
like a Rams game
Let's
close
take a
to the
look at
Cardinals.
what's going on. Oregon State has the lead right now, but this Reser Stadium crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by 7 over Tennessee. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. They've come out red hot already with a 14-3 lead. Grab behind the line. It's Summers. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than
I would
that.
have liked.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
On the ground, it's 4.
Wow.
Picks his way and gets 4 out
Really?
to the 27. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Happened.
They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. He wants to change this route. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it.
Man coverage again.
Breaks into the open.
And we'll
Picks
take
up
off.
the first down and gets down to avoid contact. We have the early makings
Played
of a
outside leverage, kind of
quarterback
across the
duel,
board.
as these stats will show you. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They go to the ground.
Off this play, but
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. And the Red Wolves moving quickly to the line.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Here comes the heat. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And that is priority number 1 for defenses. Get to the quarterback, affect him, get hits on him. They do it right here. Get their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
They'll leave it with him. Got enough for the first down and wants more. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
Mount up, huh?
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Red Wolves are moving quickly down the field. They'll send the tight end in motion. Wants to go up top on first down.
Oh, yeah.
Fires
Match
to the
up
big
with one
fella.
on that. Oh, yeah.
Defender missed.
Big fella.
He was smelling that
Get out in space, big fella. Guy's got some moves.
That's
Sad
what's so
when he's
scary
gone.
about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
They'll move the tight end. They'll go to the air. Trying to pull his way in.
That comes from too far there, bub.
Red Wolves. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They've extended the
Bada bing,
lead
bada
and
boom.
taking control here in week 9.
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown, throwing the football. On the last play, they got the explosive to get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one.
Flanagan involved a little
Great
bit.
work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last 2 plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
Chicago game's pretty entertaining.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
You know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Breaking down.
Come here, bitch. He jumped into it. Prison X, and he jumped into it.
Anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the 3rd on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're in the top 25 in the country at getting the quarterback on the ground.
On 3rd and long,
come here. Oh, we'll take that. Does he got it? Does he got it? Golly! Got some speed on him, son.
Shoot. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter.
That was some havoc. That was a havoc interception right there, because we got to the backfield quick with our 3D lineman and backer, and kind of missed on the initial contact point. But he was rushed at that point, and he just kind of threw something up for grabs, and we just out-athleted him there, which I don't know if I've ever said that here.
Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. Unless you have somebody ready to do his best Tom Brady impression, down 28-3 is no fun, and they have to get something going right now. Using his legs, it's Washington.
Tag that
defense
bitch.
in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. He'll do it himself. Gets it past the marker. And he got enough for the 1st down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy 1st down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in. They've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10.
No.
Fires one high and deep.
Oh.
And it's incomplete, going for
somebody turn their head around, play the ball.
Instead, they're looking at a 3rd down.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball.
He's going to throw deep right side.
There we go.
They wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Raging Cajuns send out the punt unit. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Was looking for more running room and found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. And when you've been around a while, as this guy has behind center, you expect this type of performance, and boy, is he delivered. The passing game absolutely firing on all cylinders, and best of all, they've protected the football. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
We didn't even hand the ball off. Boy, if that shit happens against a user, I'm going to be
that last one, it's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's 4. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Listen, nice completion, short game. Now you get to third down. Third down's more manageable. But guess what? If I don't get it on third down, I still got that fourth down in my pocket. Nowadays, analytics, we're going for it anyways.
Oh, yeah.
Catch in the middle. It's
Got in, baby.
really nice
Let
job
him eat.
to convert that third down.
Let
and
him
they
eat.
got it at the 33.
Who says in the RPO pass game you can't throw anything vertically downfield, right? Doesn't all have to be screens and throws to the line of scrimmage. There's a good example of
why is he
a
hurt?
quarterback
He's
pushing
been
the ball
fine.
vertically downfield after the play fake to the running back.
A foot? Come on.
And down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Might be changing the route. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He won't have enough for the first down as the defense able to corral him. It'll be 4th down. On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. They'll run for it. Oh, he's got some space. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that.
They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Wolves. They thought maybe they could contain him. They thought wrong.
They did, and don't call him a quarterback anymore. Just call these guys skill players. I mean, so fast, you could tell the angles just get chewed up. You think you got a chance to catch him. Tell you what, put that in your back pocket. Understand, that guy can fly. I better make sure I take the proper angles when I'm chasing him.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points.
Under fire. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. And this senior really has command of the entire attack right now. He's guided his offense with precision, and most of all, he has taken care of the football. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. So now it's 2nd and long. He leaves it with his back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Red Wolves headed quickly to the line. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Extending the play. Turning it on. Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive.
Man, that's so frustrating, and it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. Now from inside the red zone. Caught over the middle. It's Flanagan. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And the offense will stay out there for one more play with 1 second remaining in the first half. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quickly complete. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Red Wolves!
This offense looks like they're in a rhythm. Whatever they've been dialing up here in the first half, they've had a lot of success with. You saw it on that last drive here at the end of the second quarter. Scoring a touchdown, they're going to be difficult to stop in the second half. The defense needs to start making adjustments.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Lafayette. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Our Lady of Lourdes Stadium.
And And the Raging Cajuns will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage. Stop him at the 21. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Might be calling a hot route.
Can make a play here. Take it to him.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Quickly out to the tight end. At the 40, there he goes. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up and try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down.
Love the play call on the RPO, and you're just really trusting this running back to be able to make a guy miss and then get into the second level.
There he goes. Touchdown, Arkansas State. And they take it in for 6 more points. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. USF fell behind early, and it's been an uphill climb since. Thing is, this is a program that's worked the portal about as well as anyone. These kids are tough and could just find a way. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Charlotte. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Trying play action. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great, but they got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in this second half.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Raging Cajuns will punt this one away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Offense changing the play. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on first down. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as it gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position to play in college football.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Got his man downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
Shows off another move and gets down to the 33-yard line.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
Breaks the tackle. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Red Wolves come to the line in the hurry-up. Second down, he'll throw it. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen that a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say, bore me with completions. This guy will put you to sleep.
It's picked
God,
up.
how is that not pass interference?
Takes it the other way. Finally brought down, but what a play. Not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. The sure hands, it's Robertson. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. And the Raging Cajuns in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
Keep those sticks moving.
Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. The play-action fake. Fires complete on the crosser. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense
breaks into the open.
Yeah, I mean,
gets it into the red
2nd year in a row, my starting running back is out for the season now.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down.
We're cooked, chat.
Safe completion on the screen. Headed to the end zone. And he threw
normal run play. He got a compound fracture, and he is.
And that's a nice job selling it by the offense.
He wasn't
back,
hurt
making
before.
it look like it's passed. That running back slipping out of the backfield, throwing him the football,
Didn't even come up hurt.
Playmaker in space.
It just said he was hurt and had a compound fracture, and he's done.
Gets the touchdown.
And they did tack on the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you be conservative and play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Well, the defense has had enough of this, right? The quarterback's on a hot streak. The ball's not hitting the ground, and right there they decide we are jumping one of these routes. We're going to try to get a pick. Almost came away with the one there.
They are not ready for us.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Quarterback making adjustments. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Napier. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Now facing a 3rd and long. To the ground with the back. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
I'll say, watching this offense this year, one of the things you have to be...
Oh, he's got some space. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Red Wolves. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
This quarterback is so good at creating. When plays break down, when things aren't perfect, he has the ability to buy time, use his athleticism, and torch a defense, and he did it right there with his legs.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he was able to pick his way for just a few yards, and that'll wrap up the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas State is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. They'll move the wide receiver. From the gun, the ground game. Couldn't find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31.
I don't like the play call. You're down this much against the best run defense in the entire country. You're just smashing your face against a wall. You're not going to get it done. To win this game, you're going to have to throw the ball to get back in it.
Looking to throw on 3rd. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
How about this defense? No mercy. Like, listen, I know we're up big, but they are still hunting, still flying around, still chasing, still making life really miserable for this offense.
He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. And the veteran presence is obvious for this senior behind center. And the QB has more than had his weight as lighting up the secondary and the scoreboard, Jesse.
Yeah, and Brees, talking to the coaches coming into this one, they felt like they had a real opportunity in this game to throw the football with success, understanding just how talented their quarterback is. And he's really answered the bell. He's done a really nice job with his decisions. He's played on time. He's been accurate. And this offense has been up and down the field in large part because of how well their quarterback is playing.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Rifles it down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. Some might have the philosophy to milk the clock. Others have this philosophy: just keep going at them.
Yeah, until you stop me. And I think the offense, you can tell, it's pretty clear. They're going to keep their foot on the gas, continuing to throw the football down the field, attack, make big plays like they have all game long.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done there.
On the run, it's Roach. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll try to run for it. Touchdown, Red Wolves! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. With that last score, things comfortable here in the 4th as they are headed to a 7-1 record.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. Caught near the sticks. It's Johnson. He goes out of bounds across the 25, marked it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. From the 25-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the ball's out there after it. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And the offense goes 5 wides and spreads the field. The problem is that spreads you thin, and you only got 5 guys in protection, and they don't do a good enough job up front. The defense gets home, forces the fumble. Big play for this defense.
Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. And they've gotten a superb performance from their senior quarterback. And he's thrown it all over the place. Been a bit of a mismatch, candidly, Jesse.
I think there were high expectations for this guy coming into the year, but I don't know if anyone thought it would look this good. He has been so dialed in today. When he's doing the work during the week leading up to the game, boy, oh boy, it shows up on game day. He's got a lot of talent, but you combine the mental approach to that talent, this guy's virtually unstoppable.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Out of the gun to give to the back. Turning it on. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing, rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Off the play fake on first down. Throws to the wideout. Finds his man. It's Johnson. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. And Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole,
and he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
And I tell you what, when you get inside the 3, I think your tendency is to run the football, run the football, run the football. The offense, try to change it up a little bit, maybe try to throw it. I don't like it, and obviously it didn't work, but at least you got a few more downs here to try to make up for it.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Now on 3rd and goal, and that earlier sack left them with more ground to cover. Pressure coming. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And he'll try to keep that smooth leg swing going for the 2nd time today, this one from 34 yards out. Absolutely perfect. And the field goal was good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. Here's the return from inside his 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. This quarterback has been locked in. The aerial attack has been precise. They put up big numbers. They put points on the board. It has just been superb. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. There he goes. And this guy has some shiftiness to him, and he showed it off to the defense after picking up a few. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw for it. And he can't grab the bullet pass on 3rd down.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Red Wolves want to move quickly. Might as well give it to him again. And nowhere to go this time, and he couldn't follow up the big run with another.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force-feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done that. Well over 100 yards rushing in this game, and the defense just has not had the answers consistently for him.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Using his legs to buy some time. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. He's got it along the sideline. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. And even in the 4th quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive, pedal to the metal.
Looking downfield on first down. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. Snagged in the middle. It's Harold.
And this offense continuing to spin the football, man, continuing to add to a great day. They built this big lead. They showed you a variety that they can do a lot of really, really good things. And I like it, man. Continue to throw the football. Continue to be who you are. It's the defense's job to stop.
He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. Looking to throw on first down. Here's a heat. He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a full-fledged beatdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And he tacks on the extra point. They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to...
Well, they try to go onside kick, but better job by the hands team falling on the football.
And after this play, the cake will be baked. To the air on first down. A shot toward the end zone.
There we go.
Pass will be incomplete.
Well, that is the game.
At the end, the ball game is over. After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon
I
again
don't
now.
have a lot to say at the moment.
Give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, Reese, because they made a few tweaks and adjustments schematically to their personnel as well, and they've really now seemed to find a nice rhythm.
And it's hard to find that early in the season, but
I don't really have words
figure out who they are, what they do
to
well, and you can tell
express
they're
what I'm
starting to
thinking
get
right now.
figure out who does what well and maximize that and accentuate that.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis.
We will try and figure some stuff out and see what we got going forward. But right now, I don't have a lot just yet. But we may stream again tonight. I'm not sure. But right now, we're going to sign off.